So here I am in my bedroom. I decided to set him up there. I was reading a little bit ahead of time. I printed out the user guide because you know, to log in constantly and have the iPad or iPhone around, it's not my kind of deal. It's a piece of paper, you know, I can go back and forth without to losing the connection. Here's all the parts. I lifted up everything from the floor what I could, because so far I know he here will run make a map. so I lifted up everything from the floor what I could, what I don't want that he might not run into, because it is not there all the time. I have to connect it now, have to put water in and soap, and have to connect the device. I hope that is not so complicated, because he need Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. Yeah, why I cannot explain it, but all the settings like the automatic empty or not or whatever, you have to set then on the app, what is actually pretty normal these days. But I have first to connect them now, and that is what I do. I will set them up there, and then I will connect them, and then I will be back. So I decided to put it here in my office corner, because the bottom is pretty white and if it stands in the door there, I might have to pull him out when I want to empty the dust bag, but I don't have a problem with that. So I put the soap in there for mopping, and I have the water that I put in it here now, and then it's filled to max. So, and now I will get a good vacuum, will touch him and will set him up and connect him to the internet. Press and hold the left and right side button. The left and right side button do the same 3 seconds. Left and right. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. And now what? Holy crap! You make a lot of noises. Well, there also that shows already. Read the instructions. Yeah, I thought it would be much easier to just plug them in and he'll recharge, because, but no, you have to do it over the app. Then I have an option reset completely or next. No? So you have the voice command, the reset was successful. Okay, let's make next. Come on here. It's really did. Okay. Bluetooth permission and mobile phone and precision location service. Okay, here is your choice. I'm not sure if I have Bluetooth on the iPad, but to order and ensure successful networking, please complete the following operation. Do not charge settings before the network connected is successful. Okay. Go to enable. Bluetooth is on. Searching for other device. I hope you find it. Sitting right in front of him. So one way or the other, it was quite complicated.
Wi-Fi connection successful.
Getting connected to the location, because I have to allow them my location, what I found by yeah, awkward. Why you need my location. But here is Robowerk offline. So there he is. Und now you have to agree to all the data control and the probably share all the information, but you don't have other choice, right? So here is you need at least 1.6 foot to the left and 1.6 foot to the right. What I enabled here, but was not really, and of course that you can go out to the front. So place a base station, blah 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 blah. Strong signal, we have all that. Remove the protective foam, I did all that already long time ago. And you should going and make a map. Oh yeah, of course we cannot do anything without an upgrade. That is why you have Wi-Fi, right? So let's do that. I hope it doesn't need that long. And I will come back when he is done updating. So I'm still waiting here a little bit on the update. And you can set it as an automatic upgrade. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, because some firmware need manual upgrade anyway. So it's a long process to set them up. I'm actually a patient person, but I thought I set him up and you make a map, and I go in here. System upgrade complete. Oh, that's nice. It's still by 95%. I said it's complete. I'm still waiting for the page. Come back. I'm not a big fan of that, but I will getting probably a heart attack when that's going off all the time, but maybe I get used to it. So yeah. So here we started now. It's fascinating. There we go. Auto upgrade was successful. 4070. We're going back. And firmware critical, blah 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 blah. I will not do that again now. I will just going ahead. So use full charge. Fine. So now we probably have to enter. And then you have the setting. And this is a new voice pack available for your device. You know, I don't use voice. I have to set it that I don't want to use voice. Tidy up the floor. To increase, I did it already. It lays all here piled up. So, and I have to open the door, of course. I have to get here out of the way a little bit with my paperwork, what I had beside me, and pick the iPad up from the floor, I guess. So, but we'll see what happened. Home mapping, cleaning. So now we have a choice. We could clean, but we'll make a map first. Home mapping. Okay. I did not know what I did. Then do you describe and it will do not overuse. That is what I hate with touchpads. Honestly, really, I don't know who else have problems with that, but you have your fingers on here and you touch something else. So I don't want to set it right now. The robot will silent and will not perform auto return cleaning. want to set it right away. I just want to actually map. Can I go back? No. Oh gosh, I messed up here. No, I don't want to start and end and set it all. I just get out of that in a moment. I want to map, right? Oh! What is he doing? Mapping? Oh. Okay. He's very quiet. I like that. I have to go over with all the way. So he's really mapping now. So he's got, like it said. And I have to put one door. What I forgot. I like that he's so nice and quiet. Perfect, this is actually the only barrier what I have. And other than that, I guess I let him run around now. And I just hope that he knows what he does. And yeah, and be back then when you start mapping. Just for the people who are interested, that's how it looks like in a map when you mapped some things. So you started there with the black areas. Just where you mapping my bottom floor. Bottom floor? The first floor. The main floor. So it's interesting. See how it looks later on. Without any problems, he was going on the carpet, very quiet. Yeah, person like me, he cannot go there. Of course not. This is a little bit too small. You have to come back and go under the bed. If you can. No, you can. Okay. That's not much what you can do in here then. This is what you decided anyway. Okay. So I had to go in the app and have to change certain things. He was mapping actually pretty good, not 100%, but that's fine with me. I had to stop him washing the floor for a while because he was going a little bit crazy about it, but I can see. And I set him on deep cleaning vacuum only in a moment. And you do actually a very good job. I changed the furniture around a little bit so that you can go in corners where you couldn't go before. And but what I like is that it's really, really quiet. You know, you hear him and when you do your job, my dog's distracted. And he really goes back and forth very, very nicely. I will let him wash the floor room by room because I think the entire house would be too much. I will not use mopping that much. I think I will mop by myself and let mopping maybe over or whatever. But to wash and mop the roll and wash the roller and then you dries it, it needs really, really a long time. And you have to supervise him a little bit. He got stuck once. What I was not expecting right in a moment, but maybe, you know, he learned over time. So far, I'm actually pretty happy with him. He really cleans up very nicely. And the funny thing what I had, but I cannot show you when he's doing it now, I have here a little kitty stand because I have actually one kitty, but she's not lots in the house. And here I was really, really trying to going up from that side under the kitty crutch climbing thing here, and the tree, or however you call it. And I was impressed about it that you want to clean there. So other than that, so far so good. What I like about the app is actually that you really can see where here is cleaning, or where your body is, and where here was cleaning. You know, you let it spot out because I moved the chairs over there and I will move the chairs away. He cleaned here, very good. And then he came in the kitchen and left actually the living room out. And I moved everything away there because I thought he would go from there to there. And that's my one reason why I'm personally, just me, will let him clean room by room because I'm working from home. And yeah, then I can turn him on whenever I want. I cannot set a schedule anyway because I have to be flexible with that. And yeah, so far, so good for the third day. And I will give him back to, I will let him off the bathroom today. This is a small area and see how it's going. But vacuum, excellent. He picked really everything up from here or little crumbs. I mean, it's not that dirty. The most dirty stuff is really from the dog. You know, I don't have anything with spills or laying around. But he really cleans nice in the corners too. I have an older kitchen that have no? Now here, that is enough in the kitchen? I don't know. Okay, it's enough. Oh! You know exactly what he was not cleaning, I guess. You know? I don't know what upset him now. He chased me all over the place. Oh! So, I don't know, he's looking for something or anything. I assume he might want to go back to the station. I guess he found some dirt there. Okay, that's fine. So here, it's really going back and checking, you know? So that's very interesting. Because I moved the chair in, and whoever had pets know exactly there it's no way actually that you're going to capture every little hair. But you really do a very good job. I mean, I cannot complain. I don't know how he does it, but maybe technique. He slows down when the dog is there, so when the dog has time to walk away. So now he goes actually in the second part of the living room. Get out of here. He backed up and he hit a dog or something. Yeah. Now you start exactly there where you wasn't before, and I like that. I just put up the baby chairs here so that you can go under there. I moved my flower pots a little bit away from the window. So it's really right around the corners and doesn't bump in or that I'm worried about if you scratch anything. So far so good. See how you're doing later. So here it's done vacuum. And yeah, you did a pretty good job. I'm very happy with that. You don't get in certain areas. I had to lift up the couch again. You thought, that was leaning over and you don't want to go behind. You thought there's a wall. Here was not getting under the Shanakan. I'm missing the word. So I have to put it back in my chair. And I just set him to wash the little alleyway and the bathroom floor. And he is now cleaning his pads, or his roll, or his washer roll, Here is at least what was told. And you might start soon. When you start, I will be back and see how you're doing his first wash. You cannot set the mopping only. Yeah, I would like he was just vacuum and sent it in the bathroom and would say, come on, yes, now mop it. And now you can only vacuum and mop or only vacuum. So that's some things what I would miss. Yep. Like you shouldn't clean here because I have set it here in the app. Let's see, yeah. There. That here one and two the bathroom. And here the vacuum probably first again. And then oh yeah, you're hitting for it. That's good. I didn't know what this is. So I close the door and he's vacuum here, and if you start mopping, I actually will be back. Let's see how he's doing. So here's the floor and the entryway and the kitchen. He's still washing them up. I will let him do it on his own without supervising and see how he's doing the mopping here. So I will lift up my little filter here that you can go in the corner there. Other than that, there's just a table and the refrigerator and stuff like that, and he should mop very well. And I'll let him alone, and if I I hope so, when I come back in the house, then I will see how good of a job he did, and I'm going from there. So guys, I'm back in the house. You should wash the floor. I had one time a dog running through, unfortunately. So it's not really that clean, but I cannot even say anything. How come or why? Because I was not in the house. I put here a little smear there, so as to see it. So, and he's back in the station. Maybe you have to charge, maybe you come back, I have no idea. I have to look in the app and figure out what's going on, why it wasn't working. So, and then I will give you my report. So I turned the app on, it looks like he is still working. And I think as long as that is green or something, or I have no idea. It should be done or something, but he is drying the roller. So here I could start it again. I don't know, I have to do it again maybe later on and watch him what he's doing and what not.